It's playoff time, baby, and every decision you make or do is crucial to advance to the next round. In this video, I'm going to highlight 3 guys who should be on your streaming radar to help you advance to the next round. Let's get after it, boys. What's up, everybody? I'm Chris, and welcome back to Number 2 Sports. The first guy up on the list is Carlton Carrington, or better known as Bub. This rookie out of Pittsburgh has been balling out lately for the Wizards, justifying that first round draft pick. He's scoring in double digits, he's dishing the rock, grabbing boards, and swiping steals. The only negative of his game, as with most rookies, is the field goal percentage. But if you're punting that category, you need to go grab him right now. The youth movement is on in Washington, and they're actually playing really good basketball lately. There's a 4-game week next week, with 1 against the helpless Raptors and 2 against Detroit's below average defense. There's some off night games as well to capitalize on your man games for that week. He's my top recommendation for a playoff streamer. The next guy on the list is Cason Wallace from OKC. Now this guy's going to immediately help you in the steals department. He's best suited if you're in a head-to-head league and you want to get a jump on steals. He's not going to tank any of your percentage categories. He's not going to tank your turnovers. And on good nights, he's going to help you out in points, rebounds, and assists as well. Oklahoma has a 4-game week next week, and he shouldn't be exposed to any rest days on the one back-to-back that they have. And on that game, he's going to get a lot more minutes and a lot more touches than main guys like SGA and Jalen Williams sit out that night. So for my last recommendation, we're going to get a little 2-for-1 bonus here. 2 Brooklyn Nets guys. They're the only team that has 5 games next week. So these ads are strictly to capitalize on our man games and help out in some peripheral categories. Now, none of these guys are going to blow you away on any given night, but 5 games of cumulative scoring stats is going to help anyone out. None of these guys should be rested on the back-to-backs. As you can see, Keon Johnson, he's going to give you a safe floor, and I think the highest ceiling. He's going to hit some threes, he's going to score, he's going to grab some boards, sprinkle in some assists, and it looks like he's a nightly steal threat. Williams, on the other hand, he might be a little more risky. I definitely prefer to stream Keon. If both are available, he's my top choice out of these 2. But even Williams, hopefully he can bring down a lot of boards for you, score in double digits, and hit some threes. Like I said, 5 games of stats is going to be a lot better than some other streamable guys. And these guys have no chance they're getting rested on the back-to-backs. A little bonus pickup with the injury news is Miles McBride. Jalen Brunson went down with a terrible ankle injury the other night against the Lakers. He went up for a layup, landed down on someone's ankle, and bent it completely sideways. Having done that myself, there is no way he's playing the next week or so. That's a good clip, and it's going to be in there. The Knicks are not going to push their star. They're pretty much locked into the 4-5 seed, so I think he'll be rested at minimum a week, probably longer, and that makes McBride a pickup in most leagues. Now, the first guy on the recap is Zach Collins. With Vucevic still out, Zach Collins had an absolute monster week. He finished 46 in Yahoo leagues. You can tell by his recent game logs, he was a nightly double-double threat with a handful of assists, handful of steals, and usually good for at least a block. So the next guy up on the list was Corey Kispert, the mustache man. Now, I recommended him only if you're in need of 3-pointers, and he didn't really have that good of a week. You can see by his recent games, he pretty much did nothing. He's hitting 1-3 a game, no points, barely any peripherals, and bad percentages. Like, he was out there chucking with the blindfold on. He definitely disappointed the last 2 games, but that's the risk when you're picking up a pure 3-point shooter like Kispert, is when he's hot, he's going to be amazing. When he goes through cold stretches, he's going to be practically useless. So the last guy I recommended was Kyle Filipowski. And he actually was amazing. I was up against him in my league, and he kind of destroyed me. He was a nightly double-double threat with some assists and pretty good percentages. Big man also liked to knock down some threes, too. The only complaint you really could have was that he had a handful of turnovers, and a couple games he missed some free throws. But besides that, he was amazing. Alright, so I'll take the L on Kispert, and you know what that means. Time for a quick punishment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.